Good morning, entrepreneurs and builders. Welcome to the Breaking Business Podcast, where we don't just talk marketing and entrepreneurship, we dissect it, we challenge it, we extract those golden nuggets that you can actually use every single day. Business is in your blood, and I'm here to make it boil. I'm your host, Dr. Wood. Now let's break it down and build something great.
If your business disappeared tomorrow, would anyone care? That's the real test of community impact. So today, in spirit of that, we're going to be unpacking how to build real trust with your audience. So you're not just gaining followers, but you're building believers. Because trust isn't a tactic. It's a foundation of loyalty, sales, and long-term success for your brand. In 2025, attention is everywhere, but trust in a business is very rare. Trust in people is very rare. People are skeptical. They've been burned by fake gurus, low-quality products, over-promises, and under-delivering. So here's the truth of it. If your audience doesn't trust you, they're not going to engage with you. They're not going to buy from you. They're not going to share you because they shouldn't. But if they do, you don't need a perfect marketing system. You need relationship marketing. And that all starts with community impact. So let me share a quick story. There's a small local coffee roaster I used to follow that didn't have any fancy branding. They didn't have any fancy ads. They didn't really have a good website. It felt like it was back from the 90s. But what they did have was connection with people. They spotlighted the farmers that they got roasted beans from. They showed behind the scenes of their machines, how they were cleaning them, repairing them, where they were sourcing the materials. And during COVID, instead of using hard sale tactics, they were giving away free coffee bags and water to frontline workers. Because of that, their online orders ended up doubling. I think it was like 2.3x. Why? Because people didn't just like their coffee. They trusted the intentions of the brand behind the coffee. Get that out of my mouth. So this is what I mean by community impact. They weren't just selling a product, they were showing up as people. So let's talk about how to build trust with your audience in a world full of this two-faced noise. Here's 5 trust building strategies that you could probably implement right now for your brand that may or may not develop your business in a trustworthy way. The first is a sense of transparency. Show the process, share the behind the scenes. If something goes wrong, own it. Trust deepens through honesty and authenticity. Authenticity builds longevity. Longevity of your business makes it thrive. 2, you should probably give before you ask. Offer value with a no strings attached system. I'm talking free resources, genuinely helpful posts, personal replies. People trust who serves before they sell. You don't want to be sold by a snake oil salesman. I don't want to buy from a snake oil salesman. Do a two-way conversation next. Don't just talk at your audience, talk with them. I hate being talked at. I hate being talked down upon. To do this, use polls, ask for feedback, respond to DMs. It tells them you're not just a number to me, you're a person, you're a name behind the profile. Then after that, I want you to stay consistent. You can't build trust if you vanish for 6 weeks. I've been struggling right now with my own stuff of vanishing, but I believe a sense of consistency creates reliability between myself and my audience, and reliability hopefully builds trust. And then lastly, I want you to share your mission, not just your product. Why does your brand exist beyond money? If your community knows what you stand for, and they trust it, they believe it, they'll stand with you. Now let's break it down even further. Every brand or creator has kind of a 3-tier system of audience. 1, they have followers. Those followers hit like now and then. There's no real bond. It's, cold audience essentially. Then you have fans. These are people who tune in regularly. They know your name. They like your vibe. They get you. They got you. Those people are kind of your warm lead audience. Your warm, they show up. They show up to your show. Then you have believers. These people buy, they share, they defend, they support you long term. You don't need to sell to them. They need you to sell to them. The goal for this, move people up this ladder by creating a community-driven trust loop. That means more impact, more word of mouth, more resilience to your business by developing believers. Now, I don't want to leave you hanging with this, so we're going to do an action plan. Here's a quick one. Host a live Ask Me Anything. Show up raw, unscripted. Let people connect with the real you for your business. Maybe feature an audience story. show testimonial, or maybe repost an audience win, good reviews. Make people make sure that they feel seen. Then I want you to create a shared mission statement between you and your audience. This is a relationship building system, showing your audience, sharing something your audience believes with you, this cause, this thing, this idea. An example of this could be, we help creators build without burnout. You're attaching a cause and a fundamental thing to audience B. Lastly, you're going to build a small inner circle. We're talking private group, small email list, very targeted, where top fans get early access to you, and then that connection will blossom essentially. Now, to finish this off, trust doesn't come from your clever copy, your ChatGPT written copy, your bad English teacher from middle school who taught you how to do alliteration. It comes from a sense of character, consistency, community. If you want to build your brand in a way that lasts, that's sustainable, that has a sense of longevity to it, you want to build more than just content. You want to build connection, build belief, build impact. And with that, like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it. If you have a differing opinion, leave it down below. Tell me a little bit about how you feel that belief and connections can be built through this system. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.